he told me that Drew had some blood in his right ear. So I was like, you know, but with the older two, I've been through concussions. I mean, Brewer playing football. Brewer had a worse concussion playing football than Drew had. But with stuff when you hear blood in the ear, the first thing you're like, yeah, we need to be checked. So before he even got there, I said I want him transferred to Ryder. I want him to get it checked out by, because I know the capabilities and I knew what was. I wanted him to sit somewhere where he could be evaluated, checked out good. That's just a parent. You want to do what's the best for your kid. About him than I was about Drew. Drew answered every question right. His big thing was, I'm scared. I want to go home, which is a normal. Because I think that was the thing too, was because of his size, they looked at him one way, but emotionally he's a 13-year-old kid. But we've had friends whose kids have had head injuries that were way worse, that had brain bleeds, different things, and their kids are walking around right now. And you're sitting there going, I don't know if it was because of me. I always, think that maybe if I hadn't, I wouldn't do anything differently, but I was wanting them to the transport thing. The whole thing about getting the transport done was kind of weird to us because it was just taking so long. Of course, we didn't know that there was only one crew working, and they were already on a trip, so they threw together a crew to start the trip and then switch crews, and it was just there were lots of things, and that's the kind of little catch-22. I mean, you got to put your trust in the physicians and the people taking care of your loved ones to some extent. But there again, you also have something. If your gut something doesn't feel right, you got to stick with that too and stick to your guns because you know the person better than anybody. I think that's one of the things we discussed that in that meeting we had a couple weeks ago. How many times the people let family members, because I know lots of times the feeling is they don't want family members around because it distracts them from doing their job or whatever. But almost every person up there said in most cases, family members are like invaluable to their treating the patient because one, if the patient can't talk, family members know the person better than anybody. They know what they're trying to convey. They know what they're feeling. They may know just by facial expressions whether the person is happy, sad, whatever. They get more information from family members lots of times, especially in a situation where they have to intubate somebody or whatever, just because the person can say they're not happy, they're upset, they need something, whatever. I guess you just had to know him. I'd give anything to have videos of him when he was more. We videoed especially when the first two were born. Even Drew when he was little, we had all kinds of videos. But the older they got, it was like, you carrying a video camera around everywhere. It was just so much going on. You're so busy. It was like, but I'd give anything to have videos of him the last couple of years with his voice and everything on him. We've got him when he's little, but basically it's the pictures, and we've got a few like small clips where you can kind of hear him talking and stuff. But I'd love to have more videos. That's why I tell us people all the time, like, make sure, save video. I would love to have more stuff, but anyway.